Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Jamie Plays with me, Jamie. Today we're going to have a look at something that's a little bit more unusual, and it's a game called Empires of the Undergrowth, which is an ant colony base building simulator where you go through challenges and go on missions and things. I find it to be very interesting and a lot of fun, so why don't we just jump right in. There's I'm going to jump in and do the story. So let's say resume game. So, welcome to your Formicarium. This is your hub from which you will launch levels, upgrade your home colony, and put it to the test. The Formicarium has two types of resource you will not see in other levels, and you will receive more of these by playing other levels. Territory limits the number of tiles you can mark for excavation.
Ah, I see the Queen has taken well to her new home.
It's fascinating. She has already started to spawn. Incredible, really, that we found such a healthy specimen.
How long until we can expect to see interspecies polymorphism?
We should be patient and allow the colony to grow first. I've placed food nearby. Then we will introduce the Formica fusca and observe the reaction.
Excellent. Keep me updated on their progress.
So, from time to time, notifications or tips will appear here. I'm just going to close that one. To expand your colony, you're going to need space. When no tool is selected, left-click on an undug tile or mark it for excavation. If a worker can reach the tile, they will head to it and dig it out. Just south of your queen is some food, marked by the green outline. Was this right here. Try marking the tiles between your queen and the food for excavation. So let's do that, and then let's create a small cavern here. Let's actually stop it from doing that. I'll do a little bit of planning first. Do something like that for now. Now, once we have the ability to make it a bit larger, I shall. Let's go like that. Get rid of all of that. Let's not do that. Let's do that one. So I think I'm going to put food here, so that way when they enter the colony, there's automatically food here. Or they can just drop the food here, and here I'm going to put some worker ants. Oh, I messed that up a little bit, because I made it so they couldn't actually get there. So, if an ant sees food, it will pick it up and bring it back to the colony where it can be used, provided you have the storage space. Once it is stored in your nest, the value of the food will be added to your resource counter on the top right, up here, and can be spent on tile improvements or hatching new ants. Now you have some resources, consider building some new workers. That's what we're about to do. Any idle worker may bring an egg from the queen to a nursery tile. These eggs develop and eventually hatch into new ants for your colony. Your population is limited to 1 per nursery tile of that type of ant. When the ant dies, the egg on the tile it was born can hatch for a cost. Your nest design will affect how your colony performs. Ants receive a movement penalty when they walk on a nursery tile improvement, so building corridors and closed-off rooms allow faster movement around the nest. Corridors can be improved with the speed tile improvement to further increase the efficiency of nest movement. Great. So what we will do, let's add the food tile improvement. This is where we store food. Do all of that. And this is where we're going to put our first batch of worker ants. So in the bottom middle of your screen is the pheromone marker assignment panel. That's this one here. Your ants are displayed here in groups based on their based on their room, and hovering over them will highlight the room. Drag your ants from the nest group into the first group, and then right-click on a dugout tile. Your ants will notice the marker and head to it. In the top left is the level select dialog. From here you can see available levels and also Formicarium challenges. Selecting a level will take you to a standalone level, and winning will provide you with rewards for your Formicarium. Formicarium challenges will put your Formicarium colony to the test, so make sure you are prepared before selecting one. Let's get rid of all of these. So what I'm going to do is once they do these tiles, I'll have them collect the food. That's down here, for example. Let's move them into group 1 and then say collect that. And then I'm going to fill all of this with food tiles. Like so. Food, 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 food. And I'll make this a little bit less lopsided when I can excavate a bit more in the future. So we need to go on levels to get more points, more territory points. So what I'm also going to do is place some worker ants, like so. So these cost 20 food to place, so just pressing and clicking costs 20. And then to actually hatch an ant, it takes 2 food. So for example, the far left group is your pheromone marker assignment panel is the nest group. That's this one here. Workers in this group will do jobs around the nest. This includes digging and carrying eggs to nurseries, building tile improvements, and upgrading them. Once you're ready, open the level select dialog in the top left and select a level to play. New home is recommended as the first level, so that's what we will do.
The queen has begun to lay new eggs.
Perfect. We will soon have a thriving colony.
So that's all the food. Nothing else to do, nothing else to excavate here. So let's go to our first level, which is here, new home. So I'm going to play this on easy. I'm still kind of getting used to the game. It's not one that I'm extremely familiar with. And I think it's actually easy is still difficult.
Has set up home beneath a rotting log. She is fat and vulnerable. Her first brood will need to move quickly if the colony is to survive. Their priority now is to find food, and there is plenty around. But there are other hungry creatures down here. The workers will need to be vigilant. The ants have encountered a pocket of woodworm. These defenseless weevil larvae will make an excellent meal for the colony. They will be butchered and carried off for processing.
Just like that. Yeah, so welcome to the first level. So what's happening here is that I am digging to get to the food. However, you'll also notice something we did not see in the Formicarium is that there are red exclamation points here. Those are harmful things, so things that we would need to defend against. They might still provide food. In fact, I think they almost always provide food. However, we're going to need soldier ants for those. So actually, first things first, I'm going to set up a sort of kind of larder here, a place to store food, like so. So this will be kind of our larder, or the pantry, whatever you'd like to call it. And then I think let's excavate around here and try and get some soldier ants. Like so. So this will be our kind of a soldier ant chamber. So unlike in the Formicarium, we already have access to the black ant nursery tile. This is Formica fusca, and this is the soldier ant of the game, the basic soldier ant. So we're going to create 4 for now, 5. So if you remember in the Formicarium, it was 20 food to place the worker ant, 2 food to hatch. Now it is 50 food to place and 5 food to hatch for the soldier ants. So they are much more expensive, more than twice the cost
This
of the
colony
worker.
must remain.
Outside the Formicarium, digging is free and there is no tech tree. These levels are set up with units that you can build and tile upgrades are automatically unlocked. On winning these missions, you'll select rewards to take back to your Formicarium colony. These woodworm will not fight back, yep, we know that. In addition to workers, the Black Ant colony can produce soldiers. These are combat units and will not perform nest jobs, although they can pick up and harvest food. They deal much more damage than workers and have more health.
Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
So there's some food here, let's go get that. So I think first things first, we'll get this, because there's only one exclamation point here. What I'm going to do is send the soldier ants, who are now in group 1, over here. And there are 6 of them, which is great, and now let us kind of go over here and excavate all of this area. And our soldier ants. Be here, yep, and you can attack that enemy.
The workers have uncovered carnivorous larvae of Ocypus olens, the devil's coach horse. They are born ready for combat, with powerful slicing mandibles for chopping up their prey. They are still small, however, and must undergo a final pupation before their armor is fully developed.
The larvae of the devil coach horse will attack ants on sight. They deal medium damage and bite fast. It would be wise to take on groups of them only when you outnumber them. Their corpses provide 15 food.
If the ants are fast, they should be able to overwhelm these critters.
So as we did there. What I'm going to do now is group 1 come down here. And we're going to go after these two. Maybe we'll wait for these 3 ants to actually hatch. Cost 5, good, so that's 2 extra. Another one should be coming momentarily, like that. Okay, so let's go like this. And group 1, I'll have you advance up the tunnel that was being built. Like so. So if you haven't realized yet...
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected. If the ants had disturbed the adult of these larvae, the outcome for the colony may not have been so fortunate. They must expand with caution.
So, if you haven't realized yet, each level has objectives, and we need to kill all nearby creatures. So if we... You can't really zoom out but any farther than we have already. I mean, you can zoom in, but not out. We need to kill all of this stuff. All around here, and all of that. Great, so we do have another cavern here. It will use it for something. Let's have group 1 return here. And then let's go this way. And let's put in another soldier ant there. Group 1, let's have you move right up front.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Good, okay. So, let's move you up here. Well, I think actually what we can do with this cavern here is put in worker ants. We have 2 so far. Let's actually dig out that, so there's a nice easy way to get from the food to the worker ants. Once a tile is surrounded by 6 tiles, it can be upgraded. Oh yes, we'll talk about that later. So these 2 ants I'm going to put in group 2, and your job is just going to be to get the food from over here. So group 1, let's bring you up here. And what I'm going to do is go like that, I think, and then like that. Group 1, I'll advance you up this tunnel. So the reason I'm not making it straight here is so they don't have direct access to the queen. It will take a little bit longer for these enemies to, if they're somehow able to slip past us, to get round to the queen, and hopefully then...
The larvae must be protected.
Yeah, hopefully it will then be easier to defend, or, for example, the soldier ants coming from here, and then get round here. So, let's go for more worker ants. Another one there. We can do another one there. So it'd be good to have more worker ants to begin with, just so that we can, for example, gather this food and things. What we can also do is let's build this way. Or let's, not build, excavate that way and send group 1 up here. So these are just food, they won't attack back.
These wood lice will make a significant addition to the colony's larders, but they are clinging tightly to the ground. It's going to take some effort to dislodge them.
So I sent group 2 up here. So they should also, yeah, get the food food items and things from here as well. Woodlice have thick armor and will take a while to kill. Woodlice are these things here. Their Hunker Down ability provides them with increased defense, reducing physical damage. Once killed, they can be harvested by one at a time for a total of 40 food. A tile surrounded by level 2 tiles can be upgraded to level 3. Each upgrade makes the ants produced by that tile more powerful, and at level 3 they will often gain an extra ability. Design chambers hexagonally and surround them by walls to be able to upgrade the maximum number of ants. So let's put in some more worker ants, like so, and like that, and another one there, and then I think 5 more, and that will be it for this group, or that will, at least that will fill the chamber. Or we could excavate those 2 as well. Okay, so 7 in total, I guess. 3 more, that will be it. One there. Good, and then there. And I guess put one there. Great. Let's go for a soldier ant. We need more, basically I think we need to focus on the soldiers now. From here, let's create group 1 over there, and group 2 over here as well. Let's dig that. Maybe just to there. I don't know if these will also be uncovered at the same time. Nope. So group 1, go in here, and actually group 2 as well. That way we can start gathering stuff. By stuff, of course, I mean food. Also dig this way.
Predators are loose in the nest.
And let's send group
the
1
larvae
in
must be protected.
to attack those Devil's Horse Coach larvae. Like so. Group 2, let's actually send you in here as well. Great. So, the ant assigned to pheromone markers can be told to not gather food and not attack from the buttons to the right of the assignment panel. If we go here, for example, I've already said this one to not gather. This can be used to stop an attack squad picking up food they encounter, or to gather food in the heat of battle. Make sure to turn these back on once finished with them. So we've gathered all the food here now. Let us build some more soldier ants. Like so. 5 more. 6, 7. That's good. Move group 2 up there. I'm going to wait a little bit for these 7 ants to actually hatch. Make that 8. Oh, actually, just kidding.
The colony is starving.
Yeah,
There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
We can't hatch those yet, but what we can do is just go like that. Groups 1 and 2 will then attack
there are intruders
these here.
in the nest.
Group 1 and Group 2 up there. And then they'll be able to take the food. Like so, and then we'll be able to hatch those ants without a problem. So, where do we go next? Let's go... I guess let's head this way. I'm not going to go up here yet because that's a lot of enemies. As is that, but with food. That's enemy, and then lots of food. Let's go this way then. Like that, and then I guess also up like that. Let's bring group 1 into the vanguard.
Predators are loose in the nest. The
Like
larvae
so,
must
and
be
actually
protected.
let's move you there into group 1 as well. Great, so that's that. Move you back into group 2. Group 1, we will bring you up here. Oh yeah, perfect. Lots of food. And I will use all of this food to build more soldier ants as well. Because that's where we need you. So, group 1, send you over... Oh, you're sorry, you're still fighting. And like that. Great. Stores are full, cannot collect any more food. Let's change that. So 5 more. 6. 7. I guess I'll go to about... I'll do all of these ones here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more tiles. Oh, group 2, you should be going up here for food. Group 1, I guess we can go like that. Let's move you farther in.
Predators are loose
Great.
in the nest.
Let's do that.
The larvae must be protected.
Let's also now send group over this way, because you're getting the last food from there. Great, let's go this way. Group 1, you're staying there as well. We need more ants.
Predators are loose in the nest. The
Great.
larvae must be protected.
Group 1, attack. Group 2, you're going to go over here. Let's also go like that. Great, so we're getting all that food. Group 1, let's send you up here, because it's probably going to be something we attack again. Like so. Okay, you're all done attacking. Let's move you back here. Group 2, let's send you up, yeah, to those kind of here-ish between the two groups. The food, let's go like this. Let's add in some more soldier ants down here. And I guess this one will be our last soldier ant here. I'm also going to upgrade a lot of this stuff.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Yeah, that's it so far. That's fine. So group 1, oh, group 1 move up there. You're allowing your members of group 1 to die. That's not good. So group 2 also come up here. And then group 1, let's pull you back here because it's just these two left. So this small group here and this group up here. Group 2 go over there. So that's 1, and we just need one more ant there. In fact, let's have you already break in there.
There are intruders in the nest.
So, group 2, go over
The ants
here.
have stumbled into the path of a fully developed devil's coach horse beetle, and it's hungry for breakfast. The beetle is almost 4 times the size of a black ant, and protected by thick plates of external armor. Whilst it bites at the tiny defenders, it sprays foul-smelling secretions from the end of its raised abdomen, disorientating the ants. The devil's coach horse is dead. Its corpse will provide food to support dozens of new brood.
Yep. So, can we do some upgrades again here? Yes, we can. That's it though. So, now it's for the last one. So we've met the fully grown devil coach horse, which is aggressive, has a large health pool, and is powerful but slow bite. It will periodically spray directly in front of it with a foul-smelling secretion, which confuses ants hit by it. It will take a large force to take down, but can be harvested by 2 ants at a time for a total of 100 food once killed. Great. You know what? Let's break into.
Predators are loose in the nest.
Oh, and there are 2
the larvae
beetles.
Must be protected.
2 fully grown beetles. How is this going? A bit difficult to see, but it looks like it's just the 2 beetles left. And we're judging from the amount of green dots moving, we're losing a lot of ants in this raid. Oh, one of the beetles is dead. That's good. And the second one just died. That's great. So I think now we can say we have killed all of the nearby creatures.
This Formica fusca colony has now established itself as a rising power in the Undergrowth. Soon their territory will need to expand above ground, where new challenges await. For the time being, however, the Queen is safe.
Woohoo! The Queen is safe. Great. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for extra territory, so that way we can build out more of our base. And let's say accept. Let's end the level. Return to the Formicarium. So what happens here is all those resources are then dumped on the surface.
Come on now, my little ants. You need space.
So in order to access the surface, you need to mark the surface tunnel, that's this here, to be excavated. The very north of your queen is the surface tunnel.
Space to grow. Dig, dig, dig!
I'm sorry, what was that?
I wasn't talking to you.
Let's go like that. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's expand. How do I want to do this? I think I want a corridor coming off here. And then like another chamber here for the soldier ants, but connected to the food. Let's go like this. Wait, you know what? Stop, don't do that yet. Let's plan a little bit first. This. Like so, and this will be a corridor that goes kind of like that. Yeah, that will work. But I will build that a little bit later on. Let's put in a door there. Door. Yeah, that works. So there'll be I'll put the soldier ants in here. Can we get them yet? Soldier ants, we don't have enough royal jelly. We need to go ahead and get something else. But here we can see the types of ants we can get. So we can get a leafcutter ant. It's a large tank that draws the attention of nearby enemies. And there's also the wood ant, which squirts acid at enemies from a distance. So yes, that's what we shall be doing. Let's also... let's move you there. So they should now go in... Well, they'll dig this part out, but they should also now go up here and dig that out, excavate that out, and then we can have access to the food. So that's that, and we now have access to the surface, which looks like this. And what I'm going to do is set these 7 original ants, and let's have them go after these little mealworms, and then we will get all of this food. This was the reward from our last mission, so we need to collect all of this. I'm gonna also move that there. That's that. So let's now go after this mealworm, as that one takes it back to the nest. That's that. And now let's go for the last mealworm, and then I will just have it set to do all of this food. Just like that. And now, gather food, as much as possible. I'm also going to move these original 7 back to working for the queen. Let us put in more worker ants. Like so. I just want to do all of this, really. And we have more. We'll get more than enough food for it. We got about 1,000 food from the last mission. Got 1 there, and just 2 left. 1 left. Great, like that. Okay, so I think I'm going to put a cut in here. We don't have to sit here and watch them gather all this food. If you liked this episode, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. That way I know, for example, the kinds of things you like. And also so that you can stay updated with what's happening on this channel and be notified when a video is posted. So yes, I hope to see you next time for another episode of Jamie Plays. Bye for now.